Anthropic's private shares attract over $2 billion in buyer interest, creating the most competitive secondary market for AI stocks in 2026. Most investors struggle to find Anthropic shares because sellers are nearly non existent, driving prices and demand to unprecedented levels. Glenn Anderson, president of Rainmaker Securities, confirms Anthropic is the hardest stock to source in private markets, underscoring this intense buyer competition. Anthropic's public standoff with the Department of Defense boosted its popularity, rallying support and differentiating it sharply from OpenAI's market position. This surge in demand contrasts with OpenAI's quieter secondary market, where shares traded a $765 billion valuation below their primary round price. Glenn Anderson, president of Rainmaker Securities, has tracked private stock trades since 2010, witnessing the explosive growth of institutional investors in late-stage private markets. Ken Smythe, CEO of Next Round Capital, revealed buyers holding $2 billion ready to deploy into Anthropic. Highlighting intense demand despite OpenAI shares struggling to find buyers. Watch hands typing on a laptop in a Miami home office, symbolizing Anderson's real-time insights into secondary market trades from his base in Miami. The Department of Defense's public standoff with Anthropic unexpectedly boosted the company's popularity, turning it into a hero figure among investors, rallying against big government. Bloomberg reported OpenAI's secondary market valuation around $765 billion, a notable discount from its $852 billion primary round valuation, reflecting cautious investor sentiment. SpaceX's private shares have started drawing serious attention, threatening to disrupt Anthropic's momentum in private markets with fresh capital inflows and strategic moves. And Elon Musk SpaceX, known for its groundbreaking aerospace innovations, now challenges Anthropic's dominance by attracting billions in private investment rounds. The Miami skyline, where Rainmaker Securities operates, reflects the growing influence of private secondary markets and the fierce competition among AI startups. Watch as traders analyze fluctuating private share prices on multiple screens, deploying strategies to capitalize on the volatile AI startup market dynamics. Next Round Capital's logo symbolizes the influx of venture capital fueling Anthropic's growth, highlighting the fierce battle for AI supremacy in private equity. Glenn Anderson's decade of experience started when private markets had fewer than 10 institutional investors focused on late-stage tech companies. Watch traders in a high-energy Miami office as they analyze thousands of private stock transactions daily, deploying tools that track over 1,000 stocks efficiently. Ken Smythe's Next Round Capital holds $2 billion ready to deploy into Anthropic, a massive cash reserve signaling intense investor confidence. San Francisco's TechCrunch event in October 2026 gathered top AI investors debating which AI model will dominate the next decade. Experience the pulse of a digital nomad's workspace where deals close fast, screens glow with real-time data, and strategies launch in minutes. Elon Musk's SpaceX commands attention with private shares that could disrupt Anthropic's momentum. Gleniandal Capital as well as Hembuluathika Makesha restore you here to impure challenging investors to rethink their AI and aerospace portfolio balance. San Francisco's TechCrunch event in October 2026 showcased SpaceX's latest funding round, signaling a potential shift in private market dynamics for tech investors. Watch traders in a sleek modern office rapidly analyze shifting private share prices on multiple screens, capturing the high-stakes energy of 2026's secondary market. Ken Smythe's Next Round Capital holds $2 billion in Anthropic shares, illustrating the scale of institutional bets behind this AI powerhouse's soaring valuation. Miami's Rainmaker Securities headquarters buzzes with activity as Glenn Anderson oversees thousands of private share transactions, shaping the future of late-stage investing. Anthropic's market frenzy contrasts sharply with OpenAI's controlled secondary trading, which limits share liquidity to maintain a high valuation near $765 billion. Elon Musk's SpaceX, while commanding attention, faces a different investor dynamic with private shares that could disrupt Anthropic's momentum. Ken Smythe, founder of Next Round Capital, manages $2 billion in private shares, highlighting the scale of institutional interest in late-stage private markets. Institutional investors now juggle exposure between Anthropic's hype and OpenAI's stability, creating a complex market where timing and access determine gains. Miami's Rainmaker Securities remains a key hub for trading private shares, reflecting the city's growing role in the evolving secondary market landscape. In 2026, San Francisco's TechCrunch hosted AI leaders debating the future of private shares, highlighting the tension between innovation and regulation. Watch as venture capitalists analyze live trading data on multiple screens, deploying strategies to capitalize on shifting private market valuations. A digital strategist configures a real-time alert system that notifies investors the moment rare private shares become available, saving hours of manual tracking. Inside a sleek Miami office, traders deploy AI-driven algorithms to predict private share price movements, optimizing their portfolios with precision. A nighttime cityscape reflects the global reach of private markets, where investors across time zones automate trades to capture every opportunity. Anthropic's public stance against government contracts sparked a surge in retail investor interest, fueling demand and pushing share prices beyond typical private market levels. OpenAI's secondary market trades at a discount compared to its primary valuation, signaling cautious investor sentiment despite its dominant AI position. Institutional investors balance exposure by allocating billions across Anthropic, OpenAI, and SpaceX, hedging bets on which AI leader will dominate long term. Despite Anthropic's hype, SpaceX's private shares remain a major contender, attracting investors seeking aerospace innovation combined with AI potential. Drop a comment with the tool you're going to try first. And subscribe next week, I'm revealing something even bigger. Link to everything mentioned is in the description.